Um, but I will just let you know, um, I have done probably a million Zooms in my lifetime, and normal, just like everybody else, right? So, Justin and I are just really excited about the Zoom tonight because we really wanted, there he is. We just really wanted to connect with everyone, and we know that we do a lot of one-on-one coaching. We coach with some of you guys at Rise Up and just different events that you're at, but we really wanted something that would be for our whole team, and we're really excited about this. I feel like this is something that I've had on my mind and my heart for a while, but just hadn't said yes to. And so um, I'm just really excited. And we're going to go through here every week. We're going to do this every Monday night at 8:30. You can share with your teams, and I hope that it provides value to you. So for those of you that I haven't met yet, my name is Hilari Courtney, and my husband Justin and I have been with Isogenics now a little over 11 years. And we love this company. We love what it stands for. We love what it's about. And we love just showing other people that, you know, if you throw your heart over the bar and you have passion and you have a heart to help and serve other people, that you can do anything that you desire and you can accomplish. And so, you guys, what I'm going to do is just this week on the call, I'm just going to talk to you about a few things that I do every day that really move us forward, that help our business to grow. And Justin and I, like I said, I've been with the company 11 years. Just yesterday, we hit executive in our third position. And so, you know, I understand what it's like to build from scratch. We've done that, you know, 3 times now and built our businesses. And so you guys can do the same thing. It's just really about belief and faith and consistency. And so, you know, how I start every day is I get up and I do gratitudes. And every day, you know, everybody's got their own thing that they do, but whatever that means for you. So for me, it's getting out my Bible and doing devotions. For you, it may be, you know, meditation, whatever that is. But every day starting the morning, early in the morning with gratitude, because it really just helps to align your day and to keep your mind clear and focused. And so I think that is so important. The other thing, you guys, and I hope you guys are seeing this, I'm hearing that my picture is freezing up. So I'll just keep going. Hopefully it'll work. Um, okay, so the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is with it really keeps me focused on, you know, what I'm grateful for and passionate about. And what I suggest, how many but what I find is this, is that, you know, when I stay passionate, it's when it gets really, really exciting, because when we think about, you know, our company, think just we're shake, you guys. We are a company about changing life, making Let me know. Kathy Helm, can you hear me? She's texting me. Guys, technology is your friend sometimes. Carly, can you guys hear me? Nope, you don't have to log back out and get back on. You should be able to now. Okay, you guys, there is something that Satan does not want this call to happen. I think that's the problem. But for it's going to be awesome. Okay, you can see me and you can hear me, Kathy's saying. Okay. Okay, can you guys hear me now? Yay, okay, praise Jesus. All right, people, here's the deal. We are going to do this all tonight. And I think that I am supposed to talk to you guys about something I wasn't even supposed to talk about. So, in this business, we have to be perfect and everything has to go perfect. And so that was tonight. My kids wanted to do pumpkins earlier. And I'm doing pumpkins right now because mommy's got to get ready for this call. And mommy's got to do this and mommy's got to do that. So anyway, what we ended up doing was I came down and got all ready. I got my newest all set up and got my lipstick on and got all perfect. And then the Zoom is going to do what it's going to do. So I just want to say to you guys tonight, and I have this new office that looks all glamorous, and I'm sitting in this little tiny office. It's literally like the size of a shoebox, if you guys can see it. But this is close to our router. So I think maybe this is where I have to be. This was my original office when I was brand new, and Justin built this little tiny room for me, so I had somewhere to go. So sorry for the lighting. Sorry it's all crazy. We are going to get the message across to you guys tonight, though. So Joyce Schultz shared your screen, so that's what you're seeing. Can you guys see me? This is the craziest Zoom ever. I'm sorry, you guys. No, Sierra says, no, you cannot see me. Guys. Okay, can you hear me though? You can see me in a little square. Awesome. Yes, you can see me in a little square. Well, guess what? You can hear my voice. So Joyce, we can see Joyce's screen. View options. We're going to exit that. We're going to try this. We're still seeing Joyce's screen. Oh, can you see me now? I feel like I'm really huge. Oh, now I'm huge on the screen. You can see the, now you can see me. I'm here. Okay, guys, we're going to start the Zoom. Only like 20 minutes late. Awesome. Okay, well, we're gonna do the best we can do, and I'm gonna give you guys the information that's on my heart because I really feel like it'll make a huge difference it's made a huge difference for me. I feel like it'll make a huge difference. So first of all, what I want to share with you guys tonight is from my heart that I feel like I was supposed to do this call. I feel like it's important that I do this call each week, and I feel like tonight has definitely proven to me that the Lord has a purpose in this call, or Satan wouldn't be working so hard for it not to work for us. So I'm just going to share with you what's on my heart. And like I shared at the beginning before it was cutting out, I'm not sure how much that you heard, but really, like, what is your passion? And I think so many times we get started with isogenics, and what we're passionate about, is changing lives and making a difference in our own finances and giving our own families time freedom. And what happens is that somewhere along the line, whether you're new, whether you've been in for a while, we get boggled down with all the other details and we forget why we started. And for me, as I was reading some of my devotions today and reading a book that I'm reading called On Fire, it's so awesome, you guys. It's about a guy when he was a kid who his body was burned 100% of his body. And the book's about his journey back to health and his journey back to feeling great and what he's passionate about. And as I was reading that, he had this quote, and it says, "The most powerful weapon on earth is the human soul on fire." And he said, if Satan can diminish your passion, he can diminish your life. And I thought that was so true because we get so caught up in the little things. Just like I said, and I wanted the office to be perfect and, to have the right lipstick on and this to be done, that to be done. Here I am sitting in a closet doing this presentation so that it'll work. And so it's just, God saying, focus on what's really important. And what's really important is the lives that we're changing. And how many people are we talking to every day? And what difference are we making? And so as I was looking at this, one of the things that I love about isogenics is it's made me dream. It's made me really go for something bigger than I ever thought possible. It's made me change my vision. And so for us, if you walked into our home, you would see all over our kitchen. You would see in my new office, you would see, I can turn this, I'm nervous to go anywhere, but this is our other office. You can see up our goal posters, our things that we have hanging everywhere, because it's so important to us to have our visions in front of us. Because if you don't have a goal and don't have a vision, guys, how do you know where you're going? I mean, when people tell me, I don't know what my goal is, or I don't have a goal, and you have a deadline for the goal, how are you planning to accomplish that? And if you know me well, I am not the most organized gal, but what I can tell you is that if I have a goal in front of me, it has a deadline on it, and I am going to move, earth there, as much as I can do to make that goal happen. And so I was sharing earlier, I'm not sure what you heard and what you didn't, but that last night Justin hit executive in his original position, and so we are now paid as executive in 3 different positions. And I'm not sharing that with you to be like, woo, I'm sharing that with you to help you to understand that every day we still do the daily do. Every day we get up and we think about, whose life can we change today? Who can we impact today? And if that's not your focus, if your focus is your own cycles or your own rank advancement, or did I earn top achievers yet, you will never get where you want to be. Your focus has to be, who can I help? Who can I serve? And so if that's what your goal is, if that's where your mindset is, you're going to accomplish your goals. And you're going to, our goal for him to hit executive was October 1st. We didn't hit that goal, but that we didn't let that slow us down. We just kept focused on the goal and we moved forward to it, and we hit it last night. So if I came to your house, would I know what your goals are? And would they have a deadline attached to them? Because without a deadline, you guys, a goal is like a hope. It's like a dream. It's like a something maybe someday, right? It's not actually a real something that you're planning to accomplish. So with that deadline, it makes such a difference. So, with the holidays approaching, a lot of times people get this mentality in direct sales and network marketing of, it's the holidays are hard, I'll get started again in January. That's the biggest load, you guys. For us, December a lot of times is our highest month, but it's because we go into the holidays with a plan of action. So if I was to say to you, what's your plan to create momentum into December? Do you have one? And what you need to do is you need to have that goal, and then you need to back into how many appointments you need to have a week based upon those numbers. So for example, if your goal is to hit executive by December 1st, then I would say, okay, great. How many consultants do you already have? You have 4, you're 6 away. So how many appointments do you have to hold to get those 6 enrollments? So if you're closing 1 out of every 4 people, you need to have 24 appointments, and those 24 appointments over the next 4 weeks. And so at least 6 appointments a week, and then you've got to have the time for those people to become consultants. So everything you can back into, and that's exactly what we still do. Our goal in Justin's new business center is to hit a 3-star. And so we know what our date is for that goal. And so we figured out, okay, if we've got to get to that many cycles, we've got to help X and Y reach this number of cycles. So once we know where we're trying to reach, then you back that down into how many enrollments do you have to get and who can you rank advance. It's always about building your people. This whole business, at least in my belief, is about building people and pouring into people. And that's why it's so gratifying. Somebody said to me, when you see like the Harders or the Vavras than you, what do you think? And I'm like, it's so awesome. It's like me seeing Caden or Emerson have success, because when your people succeed, it's so freaking fun. It's awesome. And so think about that. That's what we always do. So when our goal is to hit 40 cycles, I know that if I help 2 people get to 20 cycles, we're going to get over 40 cycles. So that's my focus, is to help those 2 people get to 2-star. And when they do that, we're easily going to get to 3-star in that business center. So you may be brand new on the call, and your goal may be, director. And so you've got to have 6 consultants, and your date might be, December 1st. So you've got to know, how many people do I need to talk to close 1 enrollment? It may take you 6 or 7 people to talk to get 1. So if you need to enroll 6 new people, and it takes you 1 out of every 7, you have 42 appointments you've got to do to get those people closed. So you guys, for me, we've been doing this, like I said, a long time. We were just at David Woods UIA in Chicago last weekend, and while the book, I was just writing down names. Every time I think of somebody we haven't talked to, I think at the end of the 2-day event, I had 27 names in my notebook of people that I came home and that we're following up with, that we're contacting, because I love it. Like when I think of people, I'm like, oh my gosh, this could bless their life so much. And if that's what you make it about, is other people, then you can definitely do that. So one thing for us is just consistency. And if you ever, coach with us, I talk about that all the time. We talk about the 3 by 3 by 3. So, 3 appointments a day, 3 follow-ups a day, and 3 breathing belief into people a day. So loving people. So 3 times a day, reaching out, sharing Isogenics, actually showing the video, talking to someone, not just a text. That's an easy way, or not just a Facebook message, but actually sending something, actually getting a response, talking to that person. 3 follow-ups a day, and 3 breathing belief into people a day. And you guys, something at UIA that I heard in the hallway from a lady was that she puts 7 cards on her desk at the beginning of the week, and we're all gone at the end of the week. Then she knows she's done that. So I started doing this last week, and it's super fun. And I just got cards, like you can get them anywhere, but on the way home, I stopped at this little airport and bought really cute little cards, and I stacked them on my desk. So at the end of the week, those cards need to be gone. It's just cards saying, thank you for what you've done for me, breathing belief into people, loving on people. And they don't even have to be Isogenics. Several of the ones I sent out this week had nothing to do with Isogenics. They were just people that have always believed in me. And so I wanted to say thank you to them. So that was really awesome. And I love that. So, just continuing to do that consistency, day in and day out. And you guys, people get bored with the mundane. They want to do the shiny, fun things. Well, you don't get to do the shiny, fun things if you don't do the mundane. And, I think about Emerson. She's done gymnastics for 6 years, and she can go out now and do 5 backflips in the yard in a row. And kids come over, her friends, and they're like, that's so fun, but they don't want to do the hours of practice it takes to do that. They just want to do the thing at the end. And I think that's what people see is people, might see somebody hit executive quickly or somebody do something, but they don't realize that person's put in hours and hours of work to get that good. And, I look at her, I know she's on here, she has been consistent for 7 years, consistent, doing things, using the products and learning. And when she decided, now I'm going to do this as a business, her business has taken off, even through all the life circumstances she's dealing with. She just hit 4-star a couple weeks ago. And we were so excited for her, and people are like, whoa, she did that fast. No, she was consistent. And she worked hard even when she didn't want to work hard, even when it wasn't fun to work hard. And so you guys, that's the thing is if you're consistent and you build those habits, that's what's going to happen is you're going to get those people. And a lady said to me the other day, just last week on a call, well, you got lucky and got some good people. And I'm going to say this nicely. I wanted to choke slam her through the phone because it has nothing to do with luck. It has to do with daily consistent activity. And if you do that, your business will grow. It will flourish. And so you guys, when you're thinking about momentum into December, just do the consistent day activity. It'll make such a huge difference. And as I was reading one of my books, this line just stuck out to me like huge. I highlighted it, copied it, circled it, wrote it in 2 notebooks. But it said, God is not looking for ability. He's looking for availability. So hear that again. God is not looking for ability. He is looking for I can't even say the word, availability. And you guys, I want you to think about that. When I enroll someone in Isogenics, I always say this, I will take the person who is totally coachable but has no skills. It's the same difference. You don't have to know it all. You don't have to be amazing already at network marketing. You don't even have to know how to run a computer. I know we have one of our new ladies on here, and she's always like, I'm so technically challenged, but she loves people and she wants to help people. And that's what this business is about. So you may feel like, okay, I'm on this call tonight. I don't have all the skills that person has. I don't have the mindset that person has. I don't have, the ability that they have, but you have the availability. You're on here. You're open to learning. You just put up with all the crap of whatever just happened with this Zoom tonight, because you want a difference for your family. You want to change for your life. And that's what over the next several weeks, this Monday night call is going to do. We're going to teach you the tips and the things that we've done that have helped us to grow our business and have consistency. Our business over the last 11 years, you guys, has grown by $100,000 every single year. And the reason why I share that with you is because I want you to see that I am by far not perfect. Look, I'm sitting, literally, this is our furnace room. Oh, God, I love when he humbles me. I'm sitting in our furnace room doing this call with you. But my point to you is that if you're available and you're willing to serve other people, that the greatness will come through. And every single one of you has it. I think that so many times we think, that there's a select few people that really can do well at this business. There's a select few people can really change lives, you guys. And that's such a false statement. Something that's been on my heart besides this is doing missions work. And so I wasn't planning on sharing this, but I will. And so we had talked about doing work in Haiti, and several years ago. And then I just kind of let it pass by because I got busy with this and the kids and life. And then a couple weeks ago, a video was posted on Facebook of some friends of ours who came back from Haiti and some work they were doing. And they said there were 26 children there that, weren't sponsored and needed sponsorship. And I messaged her immediately on Facebook Messenger. I said, I don't know what this is going to cost. I don't even know what any of this is, but we want to sponsor all 26 of them. Like, I feel like God is telling me to do this. He's laying it on my heart. And so she messaged me back and said, okay, that sounds great. And we were reading through some verses and doing some stuff the other day. And it just talked about, that God calls us to be there for the smallest, child, the person that God chooses the simplest people to bring his messages to point. And so as I was reading that and then watching a video, I just want you to hear this because these words aren't things that would be a normal word that was said. The book On Fire, at the beginning, he talks about, are you living a radical life? Do you have a radical purpose, you guys? Do you want to make a difference for people? What is your purpose? Are you living a radical life? And watch the video of Haiti and the orphans at the very end. The guy that was sharing the message said, do you realize that by doing this, you are stepping out in radical faith and change a life? And I just sat at my counter yesterday morning and wept because it was a confirmation. You guys, and I'm sharing this with you. I don't even know why I'm sharing this with you because I feel like in Isogenics, we can take what this company is giving us and we can change so many lives. We are so much more than a shake company. We are about changing lives. We are about changing families. We are about changing destinies of families, you guys. And so whether that be financial, whether that be, so many other avenues. And so I know that this call is going to help you guys in so many areas, not just grow your business, but hopefully in your life as well. And, that got me off track because that was not what I intended to share, but I felt like I needed to. So back to the plan. The next thing I had down was just that our mistakes are often our greatest teachers. And so, over the next several weeks as we're journeying together and we're learning and we're growing and you're going to have the best November and December in your business, don't be afraid to go out and to make the calls and to do the appointments and think you're going to make mistakes. I can tell you I was ignorance on fire when I started. I was a dirt track, but I understood one thing is that I had to make mistakes to move forward. And so, don't be afraid of the mistakes. And I read this thing one time and it said, you don't make mistakes, mistakes make you. And that just means, right, that we're going to learn, we're going to grow together. And I'm excited about that. And I'm excited that no matter what your goal is between now and New Year's kickoff, everybody on this call, there's 115 of you or 111 of you, better have a ticket to New Year's kickoff because that is an event that will change your life. And when I was broke, we had no money. I had no place going to celebration, and it was in like 6 weeks. And Kicker said to me, well, that's where our leadership will be. And so I'm going to say to you tonight, if you don't have a ticket to New Year's kickoff, you need to get off this computer when we're done and go buy one because that's where the leadership will be. If you want to grow a massive team, if you want to, have a radical vision, then you need to be at New Year's kickoff because you need to get fired up. You need to get excited. You need to be around people who are passionate and crazy about life. And that's where they'll be. And I'm excited about that event because that is where I love seeing new people see it for the first time and realizing their life can be different because they made a choice to take a step of faith. They made a choice to not worry about, making mistakes. And so, I want to know, what is your goal? I send through Facebook, through all the different ways between now and next week. And I want you to let me know what your goal is from now to New Year's kickoff because we have some major, crazy, audacious goals between New Year's kickoff in our businesses, and they're going to happen. We are going to do our best, of our ability to make those things happen. And we are going to do the daily do. We are going to take massive action through the holidays, you guys. I mean, I think that in the month of November and December, like I said before, December has been one of our best months. Personally, is to have 10 personal enrollments. I love it. Heather Messenger and Miles, you guys can do it 3-star. you guys. And so our goal is to have 10 enrollments personally in the month of November and 10 enrollments personally in the month of December. And then within our team, we have so many executives. We want to have new executives, three new executives in the next 60 days, and just so many different things that we have set up that are our goals. So, I just challenge you again, send me those between now and next week. I promise I will have all the internet perfect, so that hopefully we have a sale next week. I'm so grateful you got on here. We can accomplish your goals and we can do great, great things. And so just remember, have audacious goals. Go for it. Believe in yourself. That's the hardest thing for people. Every time I go to a UIA, I see all the hands go up with lack of belief in yourself. And just know that you are worth it and that you have value, and that we are going to teach you, some books to read, some audios to get, some just different things to put in your mind so that your mind, switches, and that you learn that you have value, that you learn that you have worth, that you are worthy of all of the success that Isagenix is going to place into your hands. And so we love you guys. And I hope something in the craziness of tonight touched your heart and really, gave you a step to move forward in your business. So again, make sure through Messenger on Facebook or on one of the Facebook pages, let us know what your goal is for New Year's kickoff. I literally am going to write them all down. I want to help keep everybody accountable, and we want to be there to support everybody the best we can. So we love all of you guys, and we'll be on here next Monday night, 8:30 Central Time, same Zoom code. Tell your teams, and we'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.